breathing. I have Con out now. He's another one that's a goddamn herpy. And it's so hard to film him. So you're going to see my mug. I was just talking in another video about ghosts and stuff. Probably not the best thing to be talking about right now when I am walking up the mountain by my lonesome. And I'm scared of everything. So it's going to be a fun topic. But it's one that I like to talk about. And as I was saying in the other video, it's hard to do videos when like you don't know what to talk about. And I just sound like I'm stupid. Just talking about, oh yeah, this dog, it barks, it poops, shit like that. So this guy is pissing me off, tripping me up. You didn't see those high water pants. Had to roll them up because it's raining out. That's what's dripping down my head and face, not sweat this time. But yes, ghosts in horror movies was the topic, which is one of my favorites. I go on binges where I will watch horror movies like every day, every spare moment. Like when I'm letting the dogs out, I'm usually watching something in between dogs. It'll be a horror movie for a couple months. And then if I'm not watching horror movies and I need a break from it because I'm having nightmares like a little bitch, or I'm just scared of my upstairs in certain areas, I'll have to take a break from it and watch people in Australia like do survival, not challenges, but they just live off the land. They live in their van or their troopy. I'm obsessed with Australia. And I was also saying in the other video that if anything happens here and like I no longer work for Dark Dynasty Canines, which I don't see happening, but hypothetically if it did, I'm living out of a goddamn van with all of my dogs or a truck or something that I can live out of. Maybe something a little more sportier than a van, but something that is comfortable for me and all the dogs and that I can live out of. And I am not joking. I love that type of shit. I'm afraid of my own shadow, but I will have to get over that fear. Like, I'll have to get over the fear of the dark, for one, and two, going to the bathroom in public. That's another big one, holy. But yeah, that's what I would want to do if I'm not here anymore. Live off the land and do videos for you guys like this. I think anything I do if I ever left here, which I'm 99% sure is going to be that, but it'll be something with filming and like I'll still have a page and do all that. But that's not going to happen. I'm talking hypothetically. So hypothetically, I want to live in a goddamn vehicle and live off the land, going fishing and just living life with my dogs. Huh? Little shit bag, huh? This little stand I have for my phone is like swiveling when I do that, so I can't really face the camera down. But this ain't really a video about dogs. This was me just talking shit, trying to get used to being in front of the camera more. My face and not behind the camera, just talking. And I figured horror stuff and living off the land was a good subject. How many of you would like to do that? Or have you ever done that? Live like, and I'm not talking like in between houses, like living out of your car type of thing, which I'm sure a lot of people have had to do. I once stayed in a tent with my dogs for a little while because the landlord like told us after having the dogs for years and years that we could no longer have dogs. So I stayed in a tent for a little bit with my dogs, but I'm talking like actually living out of your van. Like you have a little cooking setup, just shit like that. And if so, I want to hear your experience. I love watching videos like that. Like I'm obsessed with watching videos like that. Like I said, if I'm not watching horror, that's what I'm watching. Is like survival stuff, even not even Australia. That's just somewhere I really want to go in life. But, goddamn, I forgot what I was talking about. Cut that out. 'Cause I forgot. Just complete brain fart. Oh, watching those videos. I guess I have 3 things that I watch because I like to watch, and it involves animals. Serpa Design, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of him, but he like builds backgrounds for people's tanks and like does his own terrariums and aquariums and all different kinds of things. And I think he also lives in Pennsylvania. Super interesting guy. Yeah, I'm obsessed with him. Even the ones like around here, like there's a guy I follow in Pennsylvania, I think. And he talks about, which I don't like, but like mushrooms that are good and bad and like different survival skills with a lighter or a piece of string or different knots to tie. It is so interesting to me. Or starting fires with different objects, like how to use a knife, like feather the wood to light easier, just shit like that. A lot of like the snake people, like the snake community, I think they all, come here, they all like look to him to help with building their tanks and stuff. So I gotta put him on a leash because I don't really trust him around the horse. He did run up on him one time, and this guy's dumb enough to get his head kicked in. But you saw him because he's right there. He's scared of him, is what it is. His tail is tucked right now, and he just keeps looking back at me like, Mom, help me. But if you were off a leash, you'd be running up on him. Yeah, I know. Ever since I freaked him out, I tried that hide and seek thing with him. Actually, right up there, I hid behind one of the tubes, and he couldn't find me for a while, and he was wigging out. Ever since then, he barely leaves my side. Like, that whole time I was just walking up and down the mountain, he was literally stepping on my feet, which also is not a good thing. So just because he was by my side doing what he should have been doing, not a good thing. He's like terrified of me disappearing on him or something. Oh God, he's gonna be 4 in September. How crazy is that? I mean, it's almost 4 years since Sarge passed away, because he was born on the 7th or 9th of September. I can't remember. The 9th, I think. And then Sarge passed away on the 12th. Shit's crazy how time flies by. Now he's gonna start barking because he's an asshole. But that was my story time. That's what you guys get to start out with. Maybe I post it, maybe I don't. Pretty long video, so I don't know. We'll see. But enjoy your day or night or wherever you guys are, and I will see you on the next one.